hi mile hun ko pom kiom tai na palami mano diwa amasai na hi Zomi Tech Circle ZTC sikli tang chipai kon buk masa hi on tel on lut sa te to on lut to lai di te kha hi kon welcome hi chi kon gen thak thaka tunia hi ipai ding danu kian mai na Zomi Tech Circle kha banga chi tom sot sa lo kon gen dia i Zomi Tech Circle hi le Zo Academia ki chi research organization sang ni le som ni laka i research lam lung lut academia lam poimo ngai culture to hi bang bang hiam i skotang bai mo i bang chi improve to de ke le research tung ton ko bang chi improve ti chi lom poimo ngai jaka lom ta na ki pol hom ten Zo Academia na pan khomin re hay lamka adia ka lamka Rayburn College la ko ngai ke koi koi ham institution to nana stem to in Chile White Hawaii initiative ina ni kumina ni summer 2025 in Zoe Academy Zomi Tech Circle ki chana ki pan kya eka co-founded here I hetupa ginom hang sing hetupa Joshua hetupa Lian hetunu Deborah Tungnung tunia I talk on series masapin on patsak dimo bana hetupa swan thangle ki monlen ko tengin kha co-founded kana hi kana patwe hi hi lezo academia to kizoi ton be na ma I wai komina na tamlo lo kas kana siam wa sam tam chu ka siam zo na ki tech series hey tiktok bangle amasat la mama hi na tamlo na tom no kana septiu mabanan pai to di khen khat ti yai to heutunu de boraina an talk series on piak ding to ki zoi to ni na kanon changin le TikTok February chang am di ma hai bang le I February 14 Valentine's Day special chidan de na hai le om di ana ngai ben sakun la I chan de item ai kel event tom tom ki sai to jel di hi chi kon gen kom komina heu tu nu hon ngak la maina ni ama kon introduce ya sawlo heu tu nu Deborah tung le digital marketing strategies ahia ya industry hoi tupi tak tak Amazon ji kho ngai kele tom tom I hun sot kom ta kon sim ta dunia tok pe dia ka I chin ma le mon hoi ma hi chi kon gen son komina hoi kya le hi loin author book khong le gela a book khong bang buka chi khong agel chi khong na thi no ma le Instagram active ma hi na Instagram a slide a post khong ana thai suk le te hoya namu mai ki mu suk pa di chin kon gen tho dia I hai ting ka gen komina hi sun saula loin heu tu nun kha ato kon pe dia I on piak khit chiang ina I paiding dan hi le I pangkhat comment section a kha ai thei tanina hetunun to ka again on piak khit chiang in comment section a I question in ya le question this ki is share de mo I ki dong de ai kya le audio tungto na a question dong utin le I dong de ilale hetunu gen zo tan ingak diwa mo uchina I paito le sitani na I heading kun kon ladi hetunu khuta kun kapeson thank you
Thank you, Manlian. Good evening, everyone. Aka ham to English to ham and who makes my name in more because I would be using certain kind of words and terms. Who's comfortable than in English ham to ham my name. So ikipan may diwa mo kin sama ba in question dela kin iletso towards the end comment section apa din diwa and kaham tianga if there is any issue like if I'm too fast or if I'm not making sense or if it is too difficult to make it out, please feel free to raise your hands or let me know. Kipan niwa. So to ni topic de hile fundamentals of digital marketing ahiya mo a basic kay topin kagin dia because again sama ba nga serious kung hindi ahi jangin later on in le aban banin at asang so deu at technical so deu le athu so deu din song series to dia he first time he jain he fundamental le basic kay topin kang bol dia yeah, we can start with the presentation. Ama sa pina it takes yam to what is digital marketing here. inga ito ana hi bang hong kilang ito katay siya. But when we talk about digital marketing, it's nothing but it's simply understanding brands, people online and communicating with people at the right place in the right way at the right time to heighten your business perspective and your business approach more through using data and different things. Digital marketing simple de again hinjin. And this session will be on the basis of conceptualization and practicality. So by the end of the session, we should be able to understand the basics of how digital marketing function in this work. Digital marketing pin apoy mo na how it matters in our daily life in kahumpan pa dia. So when we talk about digital marketing, just think about it. Na ito let's say you want to buy a phone or a laptop. Nanalay sa tiyosong en liuchin nanalay sa tiyosong nga ito amdan. May naman nalay udubang nga ito liuchin. Nobody in this day and age simply go to the store or go to a website and simply purchase things mo. Phone will bang to Google will ki Google engine specification bang kaya din kay requirement natin ako idio which one aligns with my requirement or which one would meet my requirement sila na ka ide from GB to camera quality still tengha um, ki research pod in Google ci email hilole maybe YouTube videos ci email or in customer reviews from platforms like Amazon ci email ki en masadet that pod in after researching on the product that we want to buy, we come to a decision. We make a decision that we want this product and this is the product that we are buying. So that's where decisions are made today. And that is where marketing happens digitally. In digital marketing at Siam, the una din traditional marketing to akong compare dia. Next slide, please. Traditional marketing atsu ka thulut kay dia hilele in order to understand digital marketing better new example kang peda so digital market traditional marketing it's very basic and conventional mo newspaper vela in lam context vela bang um, in gam veli zo would a hilo le maybe coaching center really hong bang le song newspaper ads vel ki ko age mo TV ad hita hen newspaper hita hen billboard lampi gaya hicha advertisement involved ko traditional marketing hong engine that's conventional and obviously it's useful and ho isong ho here but from there you advertise it like that but you're not able to track which amount of people which number of people which demography is actually seeing your advertisement which one of them reacts to it or which one of them share it with their family and friends mo checking the system the advertisement is just there but you're unable to track it further more on the other hand digital marketing is social media platform tungto na pata advertisement veil ki bolte for instance through Instagram post or maybe YouTube video or Google ci veil hung hinjin using different kinds of tools and using our own devices we would be able to track it to an extent mo ingay to it's more convenient mainly now coming to digital marketing there are four main pillars of digital marketing mo Mark, if you can go to the next slide. Yes. There are four main pillars of digital marketing. Yan kiko imaabangahi. Slide at kigel maabangag. We have content marketing, search engine optimization, which is also called as SEO, and we have social media marketing, SMM, and email marketing. Hiteng digital marketing dia theile basic level siam le azat dan siam hi apoy mo mama so jain hiteng sousing lo thulut lo in siam din kang explain dinga content marketing when business creates and share relevant, helpful data or information content more in order to attract people, in order to attract the desired customers or retain customers, even in that sense. who pen who content marketing here, content brand amo, product amo in who the description about the product, the description about the brand. Siam him who content marketing here. So in a way, we can say that this is not like hard selling. It's more like instead of shouting buy this product, buy that product, people, it's more like a company or a brand is telling, I have this product, this can benefit you in this way. In so this is the kind of content that comes when someone sells a brand or a product, and that is called content marketing. SEO, also called as search engine optimization. So Instagram post so it may not apply, but this apply in website. Brand will na product will na list product will na website. When you have your own website for your brands or products, then this it is good to understand that search engine optimization is really important because basically this is for improving websites. SEO kichi website na itiang ay pangkat i-website ka improve te ina di lang pa nga engine data store na hiya mo. So this enables your brand, your data to show more and to reach higher visibility. Market also, the more the people see your products, the more the possibility of having business and selling more products, right? So this is why SEO is important. It enhances your websites. It leads to higher search by people. Mean ana mujung mo na product who search engine optimization ako kung kibol engine mo engine. This can be done through Google Analytics for free and all this paid lesong to mo. And essentially, the goal here is to make people visit your website more, which would result in high engagement and high shares and high maximum reach to many. So it's just like making your website it looks very creative and very beautiful. It's so beautiful that Google themselves make it available in the search result. For example, shoes velbang za utalejin. Shoes velbang lay utalejin. Amazon vela shoes in the type of legend. The first few products, there will be always first few products. So those products, they don't simply come on top. They come because there are a lot of people searching for it. There is a lot of engagement on it and a lot of sales on it. So likewise, products him. Taking for instance the shoe, if you have a shoe product, a shoe brand which you are selling, so mean atam whole engagement atama advertising content ahoya mean a share tama hile Google themselves will highlight your products. So even if someone come in and search for any kind of shoes, heels, or anything, your product is likely to come up in the front, and that's how people are going to see and likely to buy more. Abana. Oh. So now we're going to talk about social media and the previous slide. Social media marketing and social media marketing for SMM here mo. SMM too, it's very simple. It's nothing but using social media platforms like Amazon, Instagram, Facebook, and all this to sell your products. So the benefit of this is it create brand awareness of your products. To a poster my products is the Hello Henlan, for example, we are gonna have a rally protesting Ngaihte. And we create a poster and then we share it with we share it on Instagram or Facebook. People are aware of it. People see it. Choose particularly in the whole people will scroll Instagram or Facebook and then will see your post more. Social media marketing, social media marketing here that creates brand awareness and it helps you check the engagement, how many people are commenting on it, how many people are sharing it. You can check that. Next email marketing. Hitu inlam context this is mostly used in organizations and companies, especially by the sales department. More email marketing is nothing but it's more like manually texting probable prospects or clients to tell them that, hey, this is my product. I have this to offer it to you. Injin hi ka product ka hi nangagi na patwam PD nga mo sirana. Something like that. You reach out to a particular someone and they become your customer. And after they become a customer also, let's say you have another launch in your products, so you connect with them again and then tell them through email. I see that you have brought our products in the past, and we have recently launched another product, and if you are interested, this is that. So it kind of builds trust, and it makes you make the customers your loyal customers as well. So this kind of technique is what it means by email marketing. Apa na? Understanding audience. So we have to understand what kind of targets we are looking for. Product him aki advertise yang or aki launch yang we have to understand what kind of targets we have. Like marketing starts with people. Mi to na kita dan mi tilpoy mo min bang jibang mi tin ka product apoy mo diwo mo. Like for example, baby product and let's say you have a baby product, you have a brand which categorize baby products. You can't simply sell that to high school students or uh, teenagers or Gen Zs. You would be looking for young parents or parents who have kids, right? So audience take people take apoy mo engine. On top of that, we have to understand what does my target want? What does my audience want? Do they care about my products? Chika kung pwede mo engine. So in this sense, the audiences ultimately become data, which is again very important while running a business in terms of digital marketing. Data, Chile, like what people click, what people watch, or what people share more, what they might have ignored. For example, let's say you share your product or something over Instagram for sale or something, and you would be able to see how many people like, how many people click, how many people share, and from the engagement, you would be able to understand whether your product is actually selling or it's reaching your target goals. Ngaihte 9, let's say you update a product, you post it, and you advertise in Facebook or Instagram, and there are only about 3 likes and 10 comments. That gives you an answer that it's not interactive as it should be, which means that the data there is very less. Who it takes and to understand that further, digital marketing it works effectively when 3 things comes together, and that would be platform, understanding the right kind of platform, like Instagram aki post le video, YouTube video aki share le ki advertise le hoya video, le abona ki share le bang story aki tel thei dai mo ka product description adin. That choosing the right kind of platform, and then content just like that content marketing content hi apoy mo mama because content a content apat mi lunglut na mi attraction gain de hiya mo. So from that content, people are gonna interact or share or give an impression on your product. That becomes a data, and from there you would be able to understand, I have to change this part or I have to regulate this part in an engine mo. So moving on to platform and content. So what is digital platform? It's again we are using the same Google, Instagram, or YouTube, LinkedIn, website, and all this digital platform akitsiya. So we usually use Google to search for searching purpose. Ngaihte 9. Car bang kilayo tale. What kind of mileage do I want? What kind of car would be good in hilly terrain areas, or this kind of information? Google aka ki whole engine. That is what mainly Google is for. In Instagram, it's a more relaxation and it's more of an entertainment. No, you keep scrolling and then you see it and then you get a story about a product. And Next, we have YouTube. YouTube. So, in order to learn, he might get the nine. Let's say you sell a washing machine and you listed the products in a retailer's website as well as in Instagram or wherever it is. With washing machine, so azang so but just taking it as an example. If I buy a product, let's say a washing machine, and I'm not able to use it, the first thing that I'm going to do is either Google or go to YouTube directly and see how, you know, uh, people are using it. If you give a tutorial on your product on and upload it on YouTube, that's where people are going to connect with your product and learn how to use it. And that's how you're going to sell your product and make it more visible and understandable. Who in customers doesn't trust bill more. I think I have given an example in the next slide as well. Yeah, um, I'll come back to that. Basics for creating platforms and content. A basic pinaka text, image, videos, and audio because basically, if you create a poster, you have to think what kind of font or what color of fonts people are going to be attracted to more, and that's going to talk about your products as well as your brand. Our presentation nadia text ka mama, and in the same time, poster or banner or whatever, you will need image, and that image is going to be speaking about your products, giving a slight description of what your products stand for and how it's going to present it in. That is very essential. Yeah, right from creating the content, choosing the right kind of text, choosing the right kind of words, choosing the right kind of image. Digital marketing context. Likewise, videos and audio again. Sama abanga. When you advertise your product. Through a tutorial, it's very much more easier for some people to understand. Mo jab research customer reviews will it helps them to be more educative as well as it helps them to understand that this is quite convenient. Next slide. Oh, yeah, this is an example. So consider that you have a gym, you're opening a gym. Gym vel bang hong ut in advertise ut legend. Um, Generic term in join now, limited seats available, even content in poster and legend. So it's very generic. People might not connect to it much more. End of the day, you are not selling the products in the gym. You're not selling the dumbbell or you're not selling the punching bag. You are selling health. You're selling fitness. So the content as well as the written word, the description should speak about that. So come join this gym. Generic the let's say I struggle with weight and health, and then this gym working out helps me a lot. The storytelling should be very focused on what actually you want to portray. This is in order to capture higher audience and to have more audience and to make use of the business perspective in digital marketing more. As content, I would say, communicate feelings. It tells a kind of a story without actually presenting the whole story more. We have to understand that what works best in the context of your product. As this I'm telling because there is something called algorithm. Algorithm in visibility decide and how will the algorithm be high? That is only when the content matters more. The content is to the point. A content ang meeting in a share, it gains popularity. That's when the algorithm will pick up the visibility more. And that's how engagement would boost the reach. Google Vela till him whole no Instagram Vela. Let's say you keep scrolling and then you keep liking contents related to gym. Instagram na hong most of your feeds would be highlighting gym category, gym contents. That is how the algorithm picks up. When people react more to it, the algorithms picked up, and that is when the visibility is higher. And when visibility is higher, then obviously there will be more engagement, and then your business will get recognized. People will be aware more. Next, next Kalaut, I think this is towards the last topic. This is about engagement and optimization. Engagement, it's like yeah, engaging with people, like engaging with your product, engaging with your customers, your target audience. No, it shows whether your message about the product um, resonate with the buyers or whether it is being ignored. Engagement apoy mo na ka huhuhin. And engagement is really important. Engagement in the sense, engagement with the customers and the products. It really matters because it kind of build trust. Hitchin customer reviews negative mo, positive mo. Siya never reply here ina hello mo customer reviews the website I never reply here ina hello yeah replying and connecting that is also one thing Hilesong. It's not just that, it's also about trying to have the highest number of reads, the highest number of engagement, and keeping a control and keeping a check on that more. So when you do that, it ultimately build the trust between you and your customers, and that would again improve reach, and it would result in relevant algorithm engine. So these platforms promote content with people interact with, and it's just like digital word of the mouth. So engagement ba na optimization who apoy mo highlight ud na ko. So when we talk about optimization, in simple term, it's about expanding. Like Man, can you please go to the next slide? I have put up something. Next. Yeah, this optimization is you post something and then you observed it and then you improve that and then the cycle repeats. Um, Banner hilole, poster hilole, advertisement uh, upload na. Then you post about it and then you observe what kind of content does people get more attracted to, what kind of content they don't like, what kind of content has more shares, more reaction, and what leads to more sales, what leads to more people engaging in it. And from there you would be able to identify where it needs improvement, where it needs uh, cost cutting, or where you are spending unnecessary time more maybe. So when you post, you observed it and then you improved it and then the cycle repeats. So we often say that marketing is always continuous. There is no ending to it. It's all about learning it, testing it, and then learning it, improving and adjusting the targets if necessary. Hitting Hinjin. Key takeaway it's this talk is very simple, and it just I just want to show how digital marketing is interconnected to people communication, how you make what is available on you to data and then improve through it, and how platforms, contents, and data all work together to make a good customer success in terms of your business and engagement. Key metric so it's more about continuous optimization, learning, and then the process repeat itself again. So that's it.
Hey, tingay way mo. Hiểu tunu.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Kipa hoy mama banga si topic hak sapi simple takina simple language ni background expertise ni lo tia dia le thei siam di copy na mo non explain na kipa thu kon ge na i audience si de tangina chat akha comment khata na ma question khata na ma hem kom komina adang tien le dilam cha to ki hong tu apan ki hong ta he je de kon gen ya question ma sapin kha kon kon sim ke ma sadia hoi kom komina cheta a drop put ten le drop thei audio a hiu te na hutu an raise le te hoi kha a sabdan ki zen ma ma di ama sapiena kha SEO to ki sai a here SEO kha is it money intensive chi question ama mo hoi kha
Mm.
apan bangan don na dong na
So SEO, we have Google Analytics, Search Console, and different SEO tools more. We obviously have paid SEOs, but that would be for higher brands. For example, something like Philips or something like me. Higher brands they are to paid per uminjin. And apart from that, every account will have something called Google Analytics, where you can check who comes to the website, who checked the website, who clicked the website more. And apart from that, there's also Search Console. Ngaihte free vec SEO tools. There is also an option for buy-in to see your ranking. I hope that answers the question.
이 question dangomia auto in dot theo na audio on hay kia le khut li ka le pailo comment section le pailo angak na comment aken le kon dong da ich achile tonon game te kha e lama e example mo e lama example na pyak thiom dam ka chi chu hay e to engagement optimization to ki sai bang e sakna hoi taka na jang thia to i next on na dia ai sumu na dia jang chỉ đi ai là mà example không om tay à ai mi ti lak
Ay lama example ano mo chat daw kahi a website basis tagtaga basang mo making use of it ka law. But yeah, I do see katay chat kaya I cannot exactly particularly point out, but I do see people I do see people using Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram là cả om thâu chỉ om thâu mấy ni om
Yeah,
gì
it's not a high scale and they don't exactly use the SEO and the content marketing and all this, but take come from so I do see that many people started using Instagram and all.
okay ý kí bảo hoya ý cái question khát mà Bruce tí kia thằng khá là bắn mà ý cái question dong anh kí bảo
Ko na sa theory ya?
Yes.
Ama sa pinin ki pa ho ya Zomi meeting circle kasa khat na in kila kana lung lu da mo ki pa ho ya chidan dio nong po khewa adyak dyak in madam Deborah in digital marketing to ki sayang ge na tu lai digital marketing hi ha pai ma mo ai kom kala AI jong khang ma ta in chin with the advent of AI digital marketing pen kha effect kha diai effect chu to digital marketing tin bazil ngai di zil ngai ani asiam ngai mo elo le khat chawa pai khom thei mo question khat mo question ni na digital marketing to kisaya tun azo suan te to mainland an omte Italian ki compare chianga about advanced siam ta luao le digital marketing chu creative zong ngai designing zong siam ngai chi mai ni mo ko pen zo son ti ading in chance on thei dai iti gel kai question. Thank you.
Okay. The first question, if AI can replace digital marketing, right? So I would put it this way.
Digital marketing tu lai hard time chin sorry AI pen kha artificial intelligence pen ki hazat time ai le digital marketing pen va siam ngai mo khat chau siam ani a siam ngai dim mo chian my son.
Okay. So I would put it this way. I understand AI to ki hazard mama, and it's doing the content writing work in most of the companies. But we have to understand that AI will not replace us just like that. AI can never replace someone who knows how to use AI well. AI is on bangchit kana mo kada mi hingin control baby. It's not like it just existed there and it's just doing all the work. AI controls siam. AI skill generate dan siam mama khat. Mi hing skills mama hung ki jang baby. So in that case, it might not totally replace the job market in that sense. Hilesong, I understand your point. Some works like content marketing and all this, not content marketing, content writing and all this can be replaced by AI. But what we have to understand here is that AI at Gwalgwala, we have to keep keep upskilling ourselves more. Till to ibol hoy ahile, there is no way that someone can take it away from us. Of course, there are certain criteria where AI can always take it, but given the fact that we always upskill ourselves, we know how things work, how the company where you're working functions. Nobody can replace you if you have the skills. So I would also encourage everyone to keep upskilling themselves. And sorry, I forgot your second question.
The second question ay ile, digital marketing fee la mo, digital marketing fee la, ay zo suan ti to ya mainland ti, ay zo suan ti ki compete zo din mo, job ki mo zo din mo, aji ama very very talented mo, every field talented. To Instagram reels, YouTube reels, ito ya ama talented mo mo, kupen ay zo suan ti adi nga chance som thi.
Um, chance to umgige here. I mean, Zosuan Hina. I'm very proud of myself in one way because we have a very unique sense of creativity. Amawa mainstream in anta paile song a ku I background I roots ya ku technically our brain might not reach that level of engineering or whatever they are, but a creativity lang pangakit kinay engine. And I would give you one example in terms of market. COVID Laya, everything was shut down. More every business, everything was literally shut down all over the world and not just in the country. Hulaya, sun si Maini, apart from the medical team and all this, is e-commerce and digital marketing. So the competition can be high when you compare with mainland people, but it's not something where you can say, "Eh, sang ama usyamzo, adin chance umsi." Because if you are willing to be determined and focus on doing the job, there is always a chance and you are as good as them. So don't worry about that. There is always plenty of chance.
Hi pa hoi help no question khatom lai chata konsim kya konsim kyak thodia. What is the most effective way of digital marketing based on your experience?
Sorry, can you please repeat the question?
What is the most effective way of digital marketing based on your experience?
I would go with the social media marketing. Of course, like I have mentioned before, everything is interconnected, and you have to find a way out where everything is, coming together and interconnecting. But if you ask me to pick out, I will say social media marketing. As yachu, social media marketing, it's not just about Instagram or Facebook. It's also about creating a video. And when you talk about video, it's not, it enables you to introduce your product. At the same time, you will be able to give tutorials on how to use, and the same is with products as well as even for course mo. Course you might not have a room where people come and attend your course, but you can have it online. And at the same time, when you market that online, it covers a very vast thing. It includes Google, email, and everything. So everything is interconnected. Painku at Siamle, it's always better to use social media marketing. Again, I'm saying this because the other options like websites, to a retailer, for example, Amazon really brand ito pam to absorb age. So even if you don't have a website, they will go there. They will go to any other retailer marketplaces and check it. But when you have a website, asyagat inahilo, very good if you can have a website. However, website to advertisement pa itatalo vele. But when you do a social media marketing, it comprises of so many things which you can interconnect. So I would say this is effective social media marketing. I hope that answered the question.
Equate.
And yeah, kaya penso ay lamda na ali kisan mo in lam te bang into website through a hilo le website through hilo le e-commerce platform vela ki bol kol lawe in lam context dia chu SMM ahi.
Nadong dan take accurate team ama a follow up question ama lemo on bolu te leo te poi lewa hi also question lai le on interrupt my una why ngang na comment lekin question ka kon dong da ton again question non non explain na ko na thei sem na ta na kha product chimai physical hina digital product hile zwa khyat didan e apana produce didan lampang hin non gen tang pi amo achile to esana influencer te khong in product la zwa kholo content bol den mo faida neu te khong to non explain na te social bangale telma list types tom tom non explain khom ya mole wai te la ka pui la ka lut dia he influencer te hi te khanna azo ani na khaตัวเอ็นไว้ด้านเดียวเตะของอินตัว social media optimization นี่จะ engagement award ตันที่สยามเลยเนี่ยก็น่าตาของอินะอาฮิเทียมตัวจังอินะจีด้านเดียวมั้งไว้คนตรงไอ้ที่คนตรงเดีย
So influencer falls under the social media marketing engine. It's not just on Instagram video, YouTube video le hon hi ma, and that is social media marketing engine. I think most of us would make use of this. Instagram ma chu vakilut in hilo le Facebook a vakilut product vaki whole la wage. But if we keep scrolling, then we happen to pass by through the product, and that kind of ignites our inquisitiveness and curiosity more. Who in till who it who so curious in ki whole ban in I think influencer not I think actually influencer falls under social media marketing. Engine nekle tagla mana gain pain. Is it specific to just the influencer part or being a businessman in digital marketing? If you can tell me that.
as an influencer ไว้ business ตั้งฮีโร่เลย content จะบอลมั้งลามของลามสิเนี่ยก็เลยบางยามของบอลจะแนวเด็กฮะ
Okay, so I cannot exactly give an ultimatum where I can say you become an influencer and then nadam sunga na ki bana the influencer hile nadam sunga ki bazo. I cannot say something like that, but it bangchi to in tools ki nele, bangchi to in platform ki nehalan, device ki nele. It all track down to how dedicated we are and how we are willing to let ourselves out, take risks and experience kahung hinjin mo. I do see many people, especially for people living abroad, who are influencer and uh, who becomes millionaires and billionaires. So, yeah, they made it the whole point of their life. They are dedicated to it. They spend a good amount of time on it, and they really worked for it. Career type or but again, it boils down to how creative and how much you are willing to put yourself out there.
Okay, chang hun talking kaing ta ngai tu te tin le alas na di na Bruce kutinali good Bruce in kutalik no na mo Bruce na non dong no dam ne tang Bruce low kud lik dang he dela mina kamu kamai khai ha kud lik kadang katomin ka thea hoi nga komin mo ali kha kamai kha kamale hoi delam chan dong la he question khatom ma chata question tam ma mai engaging mama heu tu nu zogam AI tech investment bang aphatwam diam phatwam dile bang lam impact he di
In Zogam context, business entrepreneurship lam to iha bol talwa nice iwa mo. We don't explore that much. If we can explore it, it would be great. Entrepreneurship lam pang bangin digital marketing ki bol the henlan website bang ki bol the henlan ventures capital bang ki henlan gamdang dang ki export henlan marketing kha social media marketing henlan email marketing henlan SEO abon hung ki sang the that would be great. Hilal zong it isam da udin hung game lang in lama tu lai ta hi especially hangdong te government exam banking exam ahi lo le bang chicken de central service or state service exam him mo itamwa so AI kha sahit khatveya I think one of the tech team introduced an AI where it translates to our local dialect huti hu aphat tamna is at na diu para hile it's good to have books and to study from books. Every day from where you sit, you can just open the AI chat and look for general knowledge or everyday updates on what is happening, the current affairs on what is happening on a daily basis. It's lampang on the educative line to educate yourself, like to educate yourself on various topics such as mo. So for that, we can definitely build more AIs to make it more convenient. For example, ni bangzadin ithaidia muchuka theisia. Recently, there was an AI launch where translation pin. Something like that, it can be directed towards the education system and on certain topics such as maybe politics or psychology. Sidana, so yes, there's always scope, and we can definitely do it. Question answer ya? Na question ka answer ya? Whoever was asking that question.
Vladinin ahia adong khak ana follow up ta lemo cheta yam na kuton dikle te mo thanks achi adong khai di azo atop na din atop ta tak na din na chini Solomon muang hapana kuta lika on dong le te mo le
I have to know.
Hello.
Bangkat I neochik kon gen zak dinga technical terms e khat to e bangkhat neochik kon gen zak dia ka specialization ka subject kha artificial intelligence and machine learning a hiya ma in chen
Nice.
master of computer applications ka zoina tu na mtech ka bol la AI NML ma wai kha
Hmm.
denina e heu tu pa Bruce ina ungen kha AI lam ta ke sai uchia hi
Hmm.
le marketing feel kha kan khak lo zia kina kon dong mok de AI on ha ta content ki create in chen wai te kha like corporate khonga ya mai ke le marketing ya large marketing khonga kha AI ethics pen mo AI in kha ethics ki ne ye chu kizil kinak zil lo ma hi why
Hmm.
ethics in
Yeah.
kha bang chi to kina apply wa mo and then how much they
Hmm.
maintain that AI ethics as well as how did they prevent that AI works comparing to their own original works so that they may not the AI may not affect the marketing. Yes, I think that's
Yeah, that is actually a very interesting question. He topics on ato ang mga series at di ka chismo. Mo. There will
yes,
be a
I will
series
love
on
that.
this. Yeah, but yeah, so honestly speaking, I do not have MBA or MBA in marketing or something like that. So I'll be answering in terms of the organizational level or company level. So in AI, full protocol we have guidelines, we have SOPs to follow more. Likewise, kagin sama ba nga, when you know how to run that AI, it all comes in your hand. AI into till na prompt. When you, for example, let's take ChatGPT. ChatGPT ama ahu ja function mo hilawe. So someone has to give the prompt, right? So when someone gives the prompt, that is when the result comes out. So in company organization wise, there is protocol, which would be technically termed as keywords. Certain keywords in the organization will not be allowed. So if you let me just dive deeper. For example, the Gemini AI or ChatGPT will certain keywords like abusive keywords will pick upload you. So if you try to do something naughty or try to generate something in this kind of platform, it won't give you result. Likewise, even in organizations, they have keywords where only certain department are able to do it and run and implement the work. Which to a level, AI is dangerous, but at the same time, it all boil down to someone who can use it and who knows how to write the language and set the keyword correctly.
okay. Thank you.
Answer, yeah?
Yes, yes.
no ma mai comment khen khat le positive ppm hoi khakon note diwa za ztc la pan he tani zo diwa he tu no last word chidia bangai e ka the ke last speech si khong na ni ya na share di om la ya
Last bits. I mean, I am not someone who usually give talks, but seeing how people are reacting, it kind of gives me a confidence, and I'm really happy that I took up this topic. So you guys made me feel good about today's topic, and it's good to know that Ngaihte, Hislampang Ilunglutu, we are open to learn new things kahinjin. And I would request everybody to join the next series, which would obviously be more interesting and higher in level. So
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Ipawai heu tu no dina kha huti biang diwa hoya ai reaction tung ta biang thi ten le biang ina mo ken de kon biang da. Thank you so much. I i ama salam abulam ina on tel khalo kin on lap lo chi mai ni kin khat o ma hi na kon repeat thak dia. ZTC kha akipan tung samara akipan I twa I chan de work nek ne mo technology lam I kon initiative kon lak so mo ko le a hard lo hi lo I chan ni baby steps all la kila to in to ayo tunun talk series on pat kha ama sapien hinchin next month February 14 Valentine's Day special ina youtube pa hola ya ka slide kon show thak dia hoya chang din heu tu pan kha I talk asu job na mo hon ni dia ai ko ka slide kon share thak dia on upload dia dina presentation ya bulama ya I hay pin mom second talk om din chin for next week next month February 14 YouTube pa Thansuanlian Ngaihte assistant manager SBI aman kha cyber security lam on gen ni inchin each dan deu kha khatengan ki hidin a date kha ki fix thei lo ja kha tang pia industry ham corporate sector chia ne government kho CM te kha a work banga structure kha flexible kholo injin ama man hun ki dop zo ma inchin March February adi omta March adi le chan om to di heda nan ki pai pi so ma ya uchilo a neu ne neu le icha technology to ki sai hi mim le ka hi to som zelwa ma bana le hun ki banon kila to di una support un la Instagram ale I bangkhat ona en leute Zomi tech circle chi leute Instagram ale om di follower le ki haw hollo hai khang ona support leute ma chin kon gen dia I atop na dina ki pa na ve kuna and see you at the next series ang pa
Thank
Ole
you.
hutu pa.
Ngay nuam ma
ki pa ching thank you